There we go. What's going on, guys? What's today? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. How y'all feel today, man? It's been a rough week, man. This has been a rough week, I must say. How y'all feel, though? Still a good week now. Don't get it twisted. It was rough, but it was good. Phil Bragg. What's up, champ? $1 make you holler. Dollar make you holler. Go ahead, $1. There's the queen. Thou art here. It's the queen. Leandra. What's up, Leandra? Connie Barnes in here. What's up, Connie? How you feeling, Connie? Elisa. What's going on, Robin Hill? China Dog. What's up, China? Val. What it do? William Washington. There is Starla. What's up, Sue? How you feeling? Everybody good? I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm here. I'm here with some good energy. It's a beautiful day. Tykia. What's up, Tykia? Andrea Davis. Val. Elisa, the Queen Leandra's here. What's up, Jacob? Oh, man, it's Wednesday, y'all. We halfway through another week. How y'all week going? Huh? How is your week going? Angela Living says, catch me on a day when I care about the narc and what happens to him. Staying focused on God. Say me and mine and my purpose doesn't provide any time to reminisce. I took that garbage out 2 years ago. It's over. Missy B 123. There she go. Woo! How you feeling? Angela Living. What's up, Honeybee Lee? Daniel Bino. Yep. What's up, Betty Boop? 5 days free today. Say after a year with a narc, I'm still in a lot of pain. Woo! Mourning the loss. I feel you. Been there. Listen, we all been there. We know what it is. We know what it does. Saved Woman is in here with us. What's up, Monique McIntosh? Jay Samantha. Cannonball Diva. What's up, Aquarian? K-Ron. What's up, K-Ron? Alicia. Angel Eyes D. Stephanie V. Stephanie V. Listen, I'm looking at the moon right there. Whoa, man. I'm going to have to walk outside and show y'all this moon tonight. I'm trying to, hey, Stephanie, there's something different going on in the atmosphere, y'all. It's definitely happening. Val. What's up, Val? What's up, Lika? South Africa. How you feeling, Lika? How you doing? Lisa Barrow, Christine Mims, the Queen. What's up, K-Poo? Tijuana. Angel Eyes. What's up, Angel Eyes D? Kelly G's up in here. What's up, Kels? Kels is up in here with us, y'all. How you feel, Kels? Oh, man. What's up, Candace? Starship. Danielle Gordon. Follow your heart. Whew. Kohler Brown. We're great. We all are great. There we go. Hey, Raylene, Shira, everybody, come on in. Hit the like button. Y'all know what to do. Cannonball Diva. What's up, Jacob? Gloria. Mauricia. Kelly G's. Yes, it is. That's DJ Rico. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. I don't have the rights to the song. I just use it. They know what it is. What's up, K Pooh? Babby Saint said there are opportunities in peace. There are opportunities in war. Both have their purpose, which balances the scales. Okay. I ride with balance. What's up, Misha T? Had your pre-op appointment today. Ready to get it over. There you go. There you go. Step at a time. What's up, Kat? I see you, Kat. How you feeling? Kathy in the house. Mm-hmm. Precious time and knowledge of these horrible soulless creatures. Thank you. Thank you, Takia. Jay Samantha says, stop looking in the rear view mirror. Looking forward to a great life. You better. What's up, Tiffany? Adrian. I bring Ree. Come on, let's talk about it. You ain't feeling too good. So I'm always walking around angry and mean spirited. I can't sleep at night. Job. They coming for you. It's all good. I'm gonna say this. I bring Ree. First things first. You know, it takes a lot to admit, that you down and why you're down, and to be that honest with yourself. Guys, so many people are walking around this planet right now pretending their life is incredible, everything is great, and they toe up from the flow up. So many people. So, Ree, first of all, at least you're woman enough. At least you're woman enough to admit your faults. Okay, I got some work to do. And that's where you start right there. You start to improve on the things that you don't like about your life right there. That's it. You start right there. And all you have to do is stay consistent. The key to success, true success in every part of your life, is consistency. It absolutely is. What's up, Val? The key to everything in your life that you truly want is consistency. We are in a day, we are in a time where this hasn't, well, they say everything repeats itself, but what we're going through right now, throughout the world, guys, it's bigger than just this narc. Let me say this. It's narcissism on every level. It's not just about, the person as a spouse anymore. It's, the parents that are narcs, the children that are narcs, the relatives, the co-workers, the co-inhabitants of this planet. Excuse me. This devil it's over. And that's why I named the show what I named it tonight. The Narcissists. It's a lot of S's in there to say, right? Days are numbered. The day is here. The time is now. Guys, the world we live in is changing. And I mean, for every person watching this, your life is changing. There is nobody right now on this planet that is not experiencing what's going on with everybody. Everybody sees the weather, how bizarre it is everywhere. It's not just like that right here. Everywhere. We see how the weather is. I don't know about you guys. Right here in DC, it's May. Today is what? What's today's date? What's today's date? May the 3rd. So I'm in the DMV. So this time of year, we've been waiting for this all year. It's time for us to eat this seafood, get these crabs, the shrimp, the crab cakes, get the swamp. We got some blue crabs. We call them swamp dogs. Anybody in the chat know what a swamp dog is? Have you ever had a swamp dog? Everybody ain't had that. What's up, Tina? Hey, Holly. Phil Brad. May 5th, huh? Kelly G said it's May 5th. Gotcha. Man, it's coming real often. What's up, Reese? Anybody know what the swamp dog is? Wow, Lika. You had heart problems 2 weeks ago. Wow, man. Man, this thing ain't no joke out here. We're going to keep you in our prayers. Yes, we will. Whew, man. I want to show it to y'all, Kathy. I ain't lying. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up a second. You know what? I think I can. I think I can. Boy. Okay, the 5th. How about the 5th? How about, what's today? The 2nd. So the 5th is Saturday. I would say Friday, but I don't know. I'm being lazy. Because I got to untangle all these wires to take this camera out there. It is a big bright moon out there tonight, though. I ain't lying. It is crazy, y'all. And I'm saying right now, the weather is supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be nice right here where I'm at. It's supposed to be in the 80s right now. We're supposed to be, top down, you with your sunshades on, everybody either riding their bike, you jogging, everybody's outside this time of year. And right now we still got our hoodies on. You still got your sweat gear on. Whoo, man. It's holding out on us. What's up, super dark empath? Dark super empath. Oh, yeah. What's up, Janet Romy? Romy. Karma's in the house. Yankee 52 Gold Blue. What's up, Proud by AdWords? Uh-huh. Yes, indeed. Y'all listen. Because I'm going to tell you just like it sure enough is. That's right, China. Their days are numbered because they have to pay the piper. Woo, man. And you know what, y'all? The narcissist has to pay the piper. They gotta deal with that karma, and they don't want to. A narcissist loves the fact that they do stuff and they feel like they got away with it, but they never get away with anything. They never get away with anything. Wow, said nearly died. Oh wow. Terrified because we gotta talk, Lika. We gotta talk soon. We gotta talk, man. Yeah, man. Hey guys, I know what it's like, man. I know what it's like to just be going through. You know what I mean? What's up, Steph Lee? I know what it's like. I know what it feels like to just be going through. What's up, Eduardo? Christina Blackman. Everybody come on in, hit the like button. Do the like, hit the like, something with it. What's up, Monique McIntosh? So that's what I want to really focus on, y'all. And listen, because the narcs days are numbered and we're at that number, that's where we're at right now. We're at that number. Because that narc's days are numbered and we're at that number, that narc is going full throttle now. The narcissist is going full throttle. Anything goes right now. Anything and everything, because this narcissist knows his number is called. His number's getting ready to get called. It's his turn. He's up next. All the hell he has raised, him and her, all the hell that they have raised, their time is up. Their time is up. Their day is done. It's a wrap, good people. What's up, Lena? It is a wrap for them. And they know it. So now it's all about just being destructive. Now you're seeing more destructive. Oh, yeah. Listen. Y'all on social media just like me. You see the level of destruction going on out here right now. What's up, Sun Cat? That's right. Crab season. Y'all see the level of destruction going on out here. Man, you every day you can just look at reels. You start watching one reel, it leads you to a whole bunch of this. Man, that listen, that social media right now is so addictive. TV that's over. Regular TV, unless you have a show you specifically want to watch, that's over with. Reels, YouTube, y'all get reels cranking. Reels, man. Well, they got reels. Well, YouTube is more like shorts, is what YouTube calls it. Do reels. There's something about reels, that just, man, oh man, yeah, it's addictive. You just sit there, you watch one, it turns into five, and before you know it, you've been watching reels almost a couple hours easy. And the stuff that's coming down those reels, y'all, listen. The things that are coming into your mental, your programming, and now it's set up so that you'll see what friends of yours have seen. And there's no way you're going to miss all of the debauchery that's going on. You're going to see sex scenes. You're going to see criminal activity. You're going to see fights. I saw a fight on a reel today. And it was a female. There were two females fighting. I think it was in Popeyes or something. And the woman got stabbed and everything. And I'm like, this stuff is right on camera now. It's right on camera. This woman is sitting here, she's bleeding and everything. And I'm like, wow. It to me, I've seen fights before. Yeah, of course, we've all seen fights on the internet, but now they're taking it to another level. And see, guys, when we're not paying attention, it's not that they've never shown blood and stuff like that, but now the fights are getting more gory and there's more blood, it's shooting. They got shootouts on the internet now. They have live shootouts all over the internet. Man, shout out to the family in Atlanta. Boy, y'all better not go to the gas station at night in Atlanta. Good gracious. Oh my goodness, man. I mean, it's, and what I'm saying is we don't pay attention to stuff like that. We just look at it like, wow, I'm just glad I'm not totally consumed by that world. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, this devil is here and saying, hey, man, hey, it's time. It's time. And misery loves company. This devil is miserable. This narcissist is here to destroy. That's it. That's it. Because he knows we win. Guys, y'all know something? I was doing a session the other night, and it occurred to me how easy it is for us to win against this devil, but not accept the win. It's so easy for you to win and not accept the win. Because as soon as you're out of this and they didn't destroy you, you won. As soon as you're out of it, you got out of it, you won. But we don't want to accept the win. We want to hear them announce that we were the best thing that ever happened to them. We want them to confess. We want them to feel bad. We want them to hurt for how they hurt us. And they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But guys, isn't it something how you get out of something like that and you just trying to be a good person, man. At the end of the day, I'm not saying that nobody in here ain't got no flaws. We all have flaws. But at the end, we at least we come into the table with something, with a clear, clean state of mind. We had pure intentions when we were dealing with that narcissist. And you get caught up and you're questioning yourself. You're questioning your intentions. You're questioning what your intent was with them. You're trying to find the flaw in everything that you did because you were with somebody that, hey, every time they found a new toy to play with, you became the problem, right? Every time they found a new toy, you become the problem. And guys, you got to see this for what it is. You have to see it for what it is. You absolutely have to see it for what it is. Guys, this devil hates you, despises you, despises you. Man, these people hate you for nothing. They hate you. Well, I ain't gonna say it's for nothing. They just hate you because you're not one of them. They hate you because you're not one of them. Oops. Did I say the second? Gloria, it is the third. They hate you because you're not one of them. They hate you because they know what's waiting on you. They know that you win. They can't stand you. You were not their first choice. You were not, listen, not only were you not their first choice, they don't know anybody that their first choice was. Well, let me say this. I was thinking the other day, and of course, I'm always talking to somebody. It's about this. I feel the guru level coming for me, right? So, just having a real conversation about narcissism and where it comes from, where it starts at. And I truly believe, now, this isn't for every narc, but I truly believe that when a narcissist has a really bad experience with one of their parents or both, a narcissist is one that takes that pain from the misunderstanding, not understanding why, especially if it's their mother. If their mother, they don't have that bond with their mother. Guys, a lot of us kind of can say that we may be used to not having your father around because that's not very uncommon. But your mother, if you don't have your mother, if your mother don't love you, if your mother is a narcissist, that's a very, very difficult thing to deal with, to grow up in. And what I'm getting at is that when your mother is like that, that child, a child that turns into, that accepts narcissism as a way of life, that child is treating you the exact same way that the mother that his mother that or her mother that was a narcissist treated them. Because see, a narcissistic mother, man, a narcissistic mother, man, she gonna give them children hell. And guys, not just the way you think. See, a narcissistic mother she's somebody that's trifling too. hmm Yeah, she bring men around her children, don't care. She don't care how many men she bring around them. She will a narcissistic mother will compete with her daughter for her daughter's boyfriend. Yes, she will. Yes, a narcissistic mother will do that. A narcissistic mother is the one that the boys, the sons, they gotta, explain to their friends, why their mother on social media taking pictures of her butt, taking butt pics, half naked in bathing suits or thong on or something, A narcissistic mother, man, I've heard some amazing stories about things that a narcissistic mother has done. I remember a session that I did a few years back, and this woman told me that her mother, man, when she was 12 years old, her mother was a narcissist. She said her mother sent her to the store to get something. She asked her for the money. She said, you gotta, what, you go pay for it with your what at 12 years old. She's prostituting her daughter. And guys, what's up, Narc Free D? And this is what I'm saying, y'all. This is what I'm saying. Excuse me. What I'm getting at is that we will we will give, just chance after chance after chance after chance because, we're trying, as a child, you just trying to figure out why my mama did me like that. We can't. We can't understand it. And that's what a narcissist do to you. That's what they're doing to you. The same way that they turn cold and you just don't even understand it. You don't even get it. They just turn cold you know, and it's like they want you to feel exactly the way they felt when they were trying to figure out, why their mother or their father, whichever one was the narc to 'em. But they're trying to figure out, they're trying to make that parent love them. Because see, they're around other children. You grow up around other children that have normal relationships with their parents. And that narcissistic parent, that narcissistic parent is cold, man. Man, y'all did. If you didn't grow up around that, you better thank God. If you think this narcissist as a spouse or significant other is a problem, man, you don't want to grow up around somebody like that. You don't even want to be in their company, guys, because that's the cruddiest relationship you ever going to have. That's the cruddiest relationship you're ever going to experience. Having a narcissistic parent, man, oh man. I remember one person told me that her mother was like she was either drunk or she was high or something. And the girl was in the house with her boyfriend, and the mother came to the house and took all of her clothes off right in front of the boyfriend, butt naked, And she was just like, I couldn't. She was like, I couldn't believe that my mother did that. I couldn't believe that my mother did something like that. And think just how embarrassed you are How do you explain that if you come home with your boyfriend, or fellas, you come home with your girlfriend and your father just get butt naked in front of your girlfriend? Like, you sit there like, what is wrong with you? What's up, Finago? Mm-mm-mm. That's right. That's right. That's right. Finago said narc moms put every man over their kid, and they do. They do. The narc moms, those are the ones that when you see them with their children, and the children hear that door open, they look right at their mother. When they looking for their mother, and they hear the door open, because they know their mother will leave them anywhere. Don't care, will leave them anywhere. They look, ho, 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 you leaving me? Don't be leaving me again there. That ain't cool, y'all. What's up, Kanita? That ain't cool, man. That is not cool at all. And a lot of people, it's a lot of, I've spoken to a lot of women, and that's why I've kind of harping on the mother, because I've spoken to a lot of women that have gone through that competition thing with their mother. Man, it's cold, man. It's straight up trifling, because it's like their mother really feel like she's competing with her for her man. Not, man, it's crazy, y'all. Like the mother just never got it together. Like, it's like, mom, come on, you're twice my age. You look good, but you know, and moms thinks that, oh, I can get him from you. And I want y'all to think on that. What mother thinks like that, right? Desi Does Life said his mom gave him up at 3 years old to live with her cousin till the age of 10, and abruptly had him come back to live with her. Now she old. Now she's old. Wow. He's her caregiver. She still never tell him that she love him. That's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna tell, and I've talked to some children that have said, you know, they have said things like, my mother ain't told me she loved me since I was a baby, you know, 15 years ago. Ain't hug you. See, when you were the narcissistic mother, we all assume that narcissistic mother is, when she in the house, she got a baby, that we assume that everybody loves on the baby because it's a baby, right? Not that narcissistic mother. She don't. No, she don't. She'll let the baby cry. She'll leave the baby there sitting, won't feed it, won't change it. Man, just cruddy. Just cruddy. Wow. China said, I was one of the kids that the system had every right to remove from the home if they were ever called. Wow. I used to wish that I was adopted and my real mother was gonna going to come and get me. Damn, any day now. And guys, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Man, you grow up around a narcissistic mother, man, heaven help you. I'm telling you. That's why, guys, I say, man, you know, when we've dealt with narcissism when it comes to a relationship, and I've been saying this for years, man, it ain't on the same level as your mama. It ain't. Because that your mother, that's somebody that you got to defend your life for your entire life. From childhood, that mother is trying to break you, trying to break your spirit in childhood. And as a kid, you trying to grow up and you want to be happy like the other kids, and you're not gonna be happy around her. Nah, no, you're not. You're not gonna be happy around her. You're not. She ain't gonna let you because she wants control of you. See, that's what it's like growing up around a narcissistic mother. Somebody that just wants to control you. Somebody that wants to deprive you. And they're going to deprive you of love. All the things that you do to a baby. All the hugging. Man, you love on a baby. You giving baby love from day one. You kissing it all day, every day, suck on their cheeks and they lips and everything. That was me. Blow stomach bubbles. I blow stomach bubbles on my babies. Uh, You just are so into having a newborn child. It's a part of you. And when you're dealing with a narcissist, man, and I'm saying the father the same way. Fathers look at them, they ain't got nothing to do with their kids. They won't have nothing to do with their kids. And there's so many women, so many of y'all who have kids with them. The narc will tell you, well, man, if me and you ain't doing nothing, then man, I ain't coming around there. They don't have no allegiance to their kids. None. If you not having sex with them, they're not doing nothing. They don't give a damn. They like, man, whatever, man. You call me when we doing it again. You want me to spend some time with that kid. And then we'll sit there. Mm, mm, mm. And out of nowhere, they see the kid about to do something and have their life set up like this or that and getting a scholarship or do something like that. Man, now here come dad that ain't had nothing to do with this child before, right? Now it's all of a sudden, that's my kid. That's my daughter. That's my son. Ain't have nothing to do with the kid. Don't want to do. And I'm saying, y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know about everybody that has done that. But I grew up with one lady and she got a very famous son. I ain't gonna put her out there, but you know, everybody in this chat know this woman's son. And man, father wasn't there. Father rolled out. Pop rolled out. Pop was doing him. And yep. And when he became world famous, who y'all think? Who y'all think come on now? Cruddy, man. They cruddy, man. They cruddy, man. But it is what it is. They do what they do. That's a it's difficult though when you got a narcissistic parent, y'all. That's a big deal, man. Mm. Wow, Fanego, said narc mom had locks on the kitchen doors since youth. Wow, man. They got locks on the kitchen doors so you can't go in the kitchen and get something to snack on. You ain't getting no peanut butter and jelly and them cookies that you want to grab. None of that. Mm. Derek Richardson. Thanks for that super chat, Derek. Derek said facts. I'm dealing with it now. If you remember, I got my ex-narc's kids, not mine. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. And she just running around doing her. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And the thing is, man, again, that's big to be able to just step in there and do that. She living in absolute hell, man. She goes somewhere every day of her life, all day long. She know everybody that know her. Dirk, everybody that knows her, that knows that you're taking care of her kids, everybody that know, don't nobody had no respect for her. She can't reach out to really any of her friends unless she got a friend that's on the same level. She can't. And that's how those kids are going to be. They're going to be they still going to wonder, why my mommy don't love me. They're going to grow up trying to put that story back together. And that's what narcs do to you. They put you in a situation and make you think you loved the same way the narcs parent did them. And then it's nothing. It's torture. They take you through the cruelest, and that's what they do to their children. They lie to them, tell them they're going to come see them and don't. Tell them they're going to buy something for them and don't do it. Don't tell your kids you're going to do nothing. But don't lie to the kid. And some of y'all think those people going to have good luck. I know I'm stepping on some toes. I know I am. And I'm glad to do it. Because you deserve to feel like you deserve to feel like a straight crut ball if you don't take care of your seed. That's what it is. You abandon your child. You abandoning your assignment in life when you abandon your children. You're abandoning your assignment. You're saying, look, man, I want to go out here and raise a little more hell and this kid in the way. You ain't never going to have no peace. Wow. Stan said, wow, my narcissist wife was with her own daughter's good friend from elementary school. He's 5 and he's 39. That's how they do it. Elisa said both were narcs. Hey, Elisa, people think that dealing with a narcissistic spouse is as bad or comparable to having a narcissistic parent. It's not the same. It's not the same thing. It is not the same thing. Wow. China said narc mothers hate their daughters and protect their sons. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yankee 52 Go Blue said, no more chances. I got all of those demons all my life. Steph Lee said, then the parents play the victims. Good God. Whew, Steph Lee. I thank you for saying that loud. and it's, whoa, good God. Leave their children. Leave their children for dead. Narcissistic parents leave their children for dead. Will leave them with anybody that'll say they watch them. They don't even care if they leave their kids with a pedophile. They don't care. And then played the victim. Good God. And then play the victim. How you gonna be the victim? Mm, mm, mm. How you gonna play the victim when you left your innocent children, just left them hanging, stranded? Mm, mm, mm. Put them in compromising positions. Got your kids in the house and they drunk or high and they think it's fun, like they having fun. I'm gonna do me. I'm still gonna do me around your kids. Yeah, okay. See, that's the problem in this world. We don't most of the time we don't want to step on nobody's toes. We don't want to step on nobody's toes. We just want to get along. And y'all see what getting along has gotten us out here? Just trying to get along with these people, they don't have no manners. See, if you had manners, you wouldn't even be thinking like that. They wouldn't even be thinking about leaving their children. Your children are your assignment. Mm, mm, mm. That is your assignment. Ain't no just, I'll get back to it. Mm-mm. And then play victim. How you gonna play victim? Come on, man. How you gonna play victim after that? Who super dark empath said they do. Used to leave her kids alone at age 3 and 7 just to come to my place. Come on, y'all. Hmm. Because they saying, hey, I ain't finished growing up. I ain't finished having my fun. So what? I got some kids. So what? I got responsibility. Hmm. And that's how they act. Hey, China, you better be writing one. I'm trying to tell you, you got too much info not to. Man, look, y'all. Again, I try. Sometimes I try to avoid it, but at the end of the day, man, it has to be discussed. There are so many people in pain trying to. Can you imagine what it's like? Y'all see what it's like going and dealing with a narcissist and getting out of that relationship? Imagine that being your parents. Imagine that, excuse me. Imagine that being your parent and you're trying to understand what is wrong with these people. Why don't they love me? What is wrong with them? And then you start blaming yourself. What's wrong with me that my own parents don't want to love me? What's wrong with me? And then we start blaming ourselves. I've seen a woman, I've seen a woman isolate one of her children. She got 5 kids. She only isolated one of them. Told that one, no, no, no. You can't live with me. You got to live with somebody else. Just that one. Good gracious, boy. And she didn't get along with her mother. So it was, man, it's that family dynamic, especially that mother. Man, it's something different about the mother, though. Mm, mm, mm. It's something really different when it's that mother. Because that's your first love. Everybody. You and your mother had a bond while she was pregnant with you. Mm, mm, mm. Lizzie said, I grew up super, super poor. No food, water, electric, nothing out in the woods. Said we had snakes and raccoons come in our house. Mm, mm, mm. That's serious. You know something, Lizzie? You gotta watch that. It's a podcast. What's that dude's name? Football player. Oh, I forgot his name. Country dude. I forgot his name, but he did a podcast with him and Steve Harvey. They was talking about how poor they were, and they was not laughing. He was saying how he was like, man, he on ESPN too. I forgot his name. What is his name? He said, man, I ain't know what a toilet was until I was in high school. He said they went to an outhouse. He said he didn't take a shower in a house until he went to college. He had not had a shower in a house until he went to college. Guys, there's people out there that grew up real poor. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And imagine growing up like that, being poor and your parent leaning on you. Imagine that. Like we already broke, poor, no light, no water, no nothing in here. And you don't like me? And you the victim? Whoo. Joshua said, my father was horrible to my mother and sister. I'm glad I was raised by my grandparents, man. So many people got raised by the grandparents. So many people got raised by the grandparents, y'all. Mm, mm, mm. Suncat said, I would go spend the night at a friend's house, and I was treated so good. Say the parents wanted to keep me longer. Surreal experience. And it's like, and then you got to go home, you know. After that, you've seen what normal looks like, and then you got to go home. My goodness, man. I just I don't see how, you know, again, for me, the people who made it through that, for somebody who made it through that, to me, you are incredible. I mean, to make it through all of that, to make it through childhood and, you growing up in the worst circumstances. I knew of a lady that, man, oh man, but she was strung out. She was strung out on drugs and she had her children and, she was just out there. She was strung out. She'd leave her children at home. And they was, one, two, and three. She'd leave them at home for, days at a time. And her sister would go and check on the kids because her sister knew. Whoo, man. Guys, it's some real stories out here, man. It is some real stories out here, y'all, about them parents. Oh my gosh, man. Wow, Narc Free D said my mom left my sister and I any and everywhere with anybody. Druggies, pedophiles, LGBTQG, elemental P, XYK. Saw too much growing up, left with too many strat. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Everybody, and then to grow up. And it's like, how do you just go about your life? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, okay, when you get through school, then you just like, okay, let me get this and let me get that together. Everybody out here don't have that same situation. They don't. Everybody doesn't. Everybody doesn't have that same situation. Most people who grew up in those type of situations, they were just struggling. I just one day I want to get it together. I want to meet the right person and I want to get it together. I bring Reese say, I think narcissistic parents want you to pay the bills in their house while you stay there. But you can't secure a place of your own. Wow. Because you need your money. Yeah, you got to save up. And see, that's the thing. When you're a child, it's like for me, growing up, I was different. I was different. I was a little different because I always wanted to be out the house. I was like, man, I was in high school. I remember talking to my friends in high school, like, man, I'm gonna go to college. I'm getting out. I'm out of here. I'm tired of these strict rules in this camp. I'm getting my own place. Man, the day I graduated high school, I was already working. So, but I was 17 when I graduated. So they let me get my apartment, but they had waited until it was November, the month of my birthday. But they did let me move in at 17. Oh my goodness. Whew, you couldn't. I've been on an adventure ever since. But I said that to say, even for me, I wanted to make sure, that my children were like, at a certain level mentally before they go out here into this world, because I see how this world is. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Rick? Thanks for that super chat, champ. Rick said my ex, my ex super freak mother, Narc, had nine, had a 9-year-old son. Mother Narc, okay, had a 9-year-old son. She mentally abused her ex-husband's father to commit suicide. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Whoo, man. That's what man, oh man. Good gracious, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Lizzie said, as a survivor, you don't really say anything when you're being abused. While the narc is always on the phone, the mom was on the news talking about my son was good just because you talked to her, or just because she talked to your son today. Yeah, yeah, and you know what? That's something that narcs do too. If they talk to their kid, they got to put it on blast. It's on blast every time they get a chance. Every time they play that role, it's like the world got to see it. The world got to see it, because the reality is they know they ain't trying to do nothing. They ain't trying to be bothered with that kid. They know that they're not. And they're not trying to step that child's game up. They're not trying to help that child win in life. No, they're going to use that child as a pawn. And that's what a lot of kids grew up in. They grew up in a household where it was war being waged between the parents, and they used the child as the pawn. Hmm. What's up, Reed Thomas? Reed Thomas said, 1 Timothy 5:8 said, the person who doesn't provide for their own household kids is worse than an infidel. Y'all hear that, everybody? The person that doesn't provide for their own household is worse than an infidel. Mm, I love it. I love it. China said, narcs want you to be in a miserable state, just like them, especially when you grew up in the same hell, and you can still function without the mental torture. They had you because you beat the odds. Because they didn't want to have you. A lot of times, man, they was doing everything they could to get rid of you. What's up, Will? How you feel, champ? Shamilia said, my purpose is to torture. Shamilia said, my purpose is to nurture and raise my children in the fear of God. They didn't ask to be born into this world. So it's my responsibility to never leave them or forsake them, as Father God does for us. And you're absolutely right, Shamilia. You're absolutely right. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I remember growing up, and I loved my father. My father, very, very special in my life, man. Loved that guy. Pop, you know, when my father and my mother broke up, it was like Pop went into survival mode. And I'm not making an excuse for him, but because he still had two sons to take care of too. My mom, she was working 2, 3 jobs to make sure we ate, to make sure we had clothes, to make sure we had the things we needed growing up. Pop did what he could, you know, he did what he could with what he had. He could have did more though. But let me say this. And I'm saying this to everybody, the men that take care of the kids and the mother don't, or the women that take care of the kids and the father won't help out. I watched my mother's life versus my father's life, and it was night and day. My father never got it together. My mother always had her thing. My mother to this day right now, my mother's birthday tomorrow. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to buy her because she got everything. She has everything and always lived like that. Always lived like that. And that's when I'm telling y'all stuff like, man, you know what? You can take that guy to court so he can help you raise them children because it's hard out here. A lot harder now than it was back when I was growing up. Because when you don't take them to court, see, then you leave karma to handle that business for you. See that when you just leave him alone or her alone and raise those kids, do the right thing, do the best job you can. See, that's when karma just come right on in there and hook everything up. Like I said, my mother always had. She's always been taken care of. And again, I watched my father, man. Pop struggled just his whole life, struggled and never got it together. Never got it together. Everything was always just a struggle and he never could put it together. You know, and they didn't have any animosity between them. It wasn't nothing like that. But I'm saying when y'all got a situation like that out here, man, do what you supposed to do for your kids. You'll see. You'll see how things turn out for you. Do what you're supposed to do because the person is not doing what they're supposed to do. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. We talk about this stuff daily, guys. Some of y'all don't trust the process. Some of y'all don't believe that these narcs get theirs in the end. We just think that they just went off and, they were happy. Those narcissistic parents that we talking about tonight, nah, they ain't just end up happy somewhere. Nah, that it ain't go like it did not go down like that. They did not just end up happy go lucky and live the rest of their life. A narcissistic parent lives their entire life always going back to the kid to mistreat you again, to mistreat you again. And that's all it is when they get older and older. Now they got to go to an old folks home where they got to depend on you to take care of them. And you think they're not going to put you on that guilt trip? They're going to send you right on that guilt trip. You gonna put your mama in a home? You gonna let your daddy be like this? Yeah. That's the guilt trip they're gonna put you on. Man, these people cold-blooded, man. They are cold-blooded. Mm-hmm. They are cold-blooded. Yeah, Starship. A lot of them put their before they put their men. They put them and put some man they don't even know before they children. Don't even know this guy. Roots in me said, I've seen this narcissistic mother lie so bad that she didn't even have money to buy her kids any shoes or clothes. Meanwhile, the witch was walking around in new shoes and new clothes. Kids ain't got no clothes, but she walking around. That's they ain't never gonna have no good luck. You hear me? A lot of us don't think that good luck means something until you ain't having none. Yeah, it don't mean nothing to you till you ain't having none. Mm, mm, mm. Whoo, man. That's the most wicked of them all, y'all. That's the most wicked of them all. When you got a parent, because you got to survive that growing up. You know, you a baby and you hungry. And your mama know you hungry. And you crying and she don't even feel no type of way. Nah, you just ate a little while ago. You ain't gonna be spoiled. That's one thing you are not going to be around a narcissistic parent. You are not going to be spoiled. Good gracious. No, you're not. What's up, V Sexy 100? Hmm. I heard that. That's true, Jacob. It does. It does. I see that happen all the time. Bruce Mama said, my son is 23 and in therapy now. The narc did so much damage. Oh man. Y'all see that? Everybody got to go to therapy. Y'all see the level that narcissism has taken everything to. Everybody's in therapy. We all need our brains washed of these filthy whoremongers. We do. We do. Mm, mm, mm. Starla, you in November too? Mm-hmm. Yup. Team Sag. Who Narc Free D said, yes, so true. The ex-narc father-in-law would get naked in front of me and make sexual, good gosh. Y'all see what I'm saying? Straight cruddy, man. Just cruddy. And as a little girl, you probably was scared to say something to your mother because she probably wasn't really backing you. That's what I'm saying. When you got a narcissistic mother, if one of her boyfriends trying to make an advance to you, you can't sometimes you don't even feel right saying nothing to her because she'll take his side. She'll take his side and you be like, oh my goodness. She looking at you like what you do. Why you all in his face? Boy, oh boy. Who Steph Lee says, so Harry, that's why the narcissist saw and wanted you. The devil had to stop your growth. They trying. They are trying. That's the devil's assignment, y'all. That's the devil's assignment. Seek and destroy these people any way you can. That's their assignment. That is their assignment. Bruce Mama once said they always play the blame game. My son confronted him about how he was treated as a child. He got defensive and gave him the silent treatment. Yeah, yeah. Because when he put on a spot, he can't just say, "Well, nah, your mother," especially if you right there. Nah, your mother was this, and you know that. Mm, mm, mm. Shamilia said, "I had to draw the line like Mama Bear. Not happening." That's right. Mm, mm, mm. Wow. China said, "My sick mother lied to a man to keep him, and used to pay a girl to let her child come and pretend to be her child." Wow. That again, the mindset of a narcissistic parent, guys, if y'all wonder how A narcissist got to be so cruddy, so trifling. Yeah, find a mother. You find that narc's mother, and I will bet you most of the time, not every time, but most of the time, that narc had a mother that was just as trifling, just as cold. Because that's learned behavior. The things that these narcs do, that's learned behavior. That ain't something you just can instinctively do. You gotta learn that. Somebody had to deprive you somewhere. Somebody did something with you. China said both my parents struggled because they both wasn't no good. That's usually the sign right there. You know, guys, God don't like ugly, man. That's real. As we navigate life, as we get older, more mature, as we get wiser, you start to see, man, you know what? I ain't gonna just do this because, you know, I ain't gonna just live like this because I ain't trying to answer to that. Nah. Mm, mm, mm. Naomi Gratis says I had a baby with the narc, with my narc, and I'm so tired of him playing with my mind, and it scarred me whenever. See, I'm truly exhausted and feel stuck. Psh, I don't know what, I understand why you feel stuck, but because when you got a child there, that's how the narc looks at it. The narc looking at it like, hey, I got you. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't that type of woman. So he knew that. He knew that when he met you. And guys, a lot of y'all don't see that. People meet you and they know, oh nah, you not raised like this. You raised like that. You have morals. You have values. Ain't worrying about losing you. We have a baby. Pff, you gonna be around. And fellas, some women look at you the same way. Oh yeah, this guy, he gonna do the right thing. Psh, I ain't even worrying about it. Ain't even worrying about it. He gonna do the right thing. Prissy Williams said, my officer narc got me arrested and convicted. Wow. 38-year nurse with a record fighting for my job and son. He wanted nothing to do with my son until I got charged with domestic violence. Now we 50-50. Hey, mm-hmm. Yeah. Now you see how narcs will manipulate that legal system too. Don't think that, just because you're a woman that a man don't know how to manipulate the system with the police and stuff like that too. I've talked to many women that dealt with men that knew how to manipulate the legal system to help them. So I totally get it. I totally get it. And the thing about it, y'all, once they get you in that system, they done got you pissed off bad enough to go off on them. They get you in that system, man. They just gonna play that thing from now on. Well, why the system lock you up then? Huh? It got you though. It's a cruddy game, man. It's a cruddy game. And if if you lose emotional control, they banking on that. Roots in me said they definitely play favorites. Mm. They groom their children, favorites, scapegoats, and the invisible child. And roles can switch whenever they feel like, wow, that they ready to create chaos and confusion. Woo, boy. Just like that. Just like that. The favorite, the scapegoat, and the invisible one, and the bad one. Yeah, man. Whoo, man. Yeah, that's a rough one right there, boy. That's a rough one, y'all. Them narcissistic, when you're dealing with narcissistic parents, man, I think that that's the worst of them all. I honestly do. I honestly feel that's the worst of them all because, again, I've seen, I've seen some of the worst case scenarios of somebody dogging somebody, but that's usually just, infidelity, you know, and yeah, that's painful. But you ain't fighting for your life in infidelity. That's you're heartbreaking. When your parent puts you on a chopping block, mm, mm, mm. I told you I saw this one woman. Her mother sold her into prostitution. Her mama sold her into prostitution when she was 12. Good God, 12 years old. Ooh, Bruce and me said, what about the narcissistic mother that doesn't teach her kids to read or write, or who doesn't encourage her kids to go to school? They want their kids to be dependent on them forever. It's a shame. And that's right. They'll let the children do anything. No, they ain't holding them responsible because they just want to keep that same defeated lifestyle right there. They don't want you to go out here and achieve nothing in your life so that you can stay right there and be the same as mama. Come on. Thanks for that super chat, V Sexy 100. V Sexy 100 says, I worked at a seniors residence in admin. I was shocked by how many of their residents were narcs. Family had specific instructions not to give info to the member staying there ever. Wow. Whew. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Guys, them narcissistic man, mothers and fathers. That's what they gotta look forward to later on. Said they give specific instructions not to give info to the members staying there ever. So it's basically saying, look, they leave their parents there and like, hey, don't ever give them my contact information. I don't ever want them calling me. I'll come visit once a year. you know, take care of them though. Whoo. Joyful Survivor. Thanks for the super chat. Joyful Survivor said, divorce is final today. Congratulations. I know that just must be, a burden lifted. A burden lifted. And at the same time, and let's keep it real about it. At the same time, it's still, a part of your life where you had to survive this. You had to go through all of this. And guys, did nobody, she didn't get, Joyful Survivor didn't get married to get divorced. No, she wanted her marriage to work. But when you're dealing with a narc, hey, this is where it ends. And the sooner you can get out, the better. Mm. Whoo, man. Suncat said, ugh, yeah. And when they're alcoholics, multiply it and then multiply it again. Yes, indeed. When they alcoholics, man, oh man. It's untelling what you're going to get when you're dealing with a narcissistic parent and they alcoholics or they do drugs. Whoo, man. Anything goes with them. Wow. Shabby said it's rough though. They will hurt the grandchildren too. Man, oh man. Mm, mm, mm. Nothing is sacred with them, y'all. Bruce and me said, my mill, M-I-L. What's M-I-L? Mother-in-law. Okay, mother-in-law is a covert narc. She tried to get me to stop breastfeeding my baby at 2 months so she could watch my kid at her house. Never, never, ever. They don't care about kids at all. And because that's how she wants to groom the kid. She wants in. She wants in. That's what it is. She wants in. That's how they do it. If you stop breastfeeding, I can take care of the baby so you can go back to work. So the baby can sit in her house all day and don't nobody talk to the baby. Don't nobody care about the baby. Baby sit there cry all day in a wet pamper all day. Man, don't trust them people that's trying to get you to do stuff like that. Hey, again, joyful survivor. Congratulations. I know how that feel, man. That's a blessing that day when you get that paperwork back. Whoo, man. It's like you free and you don't even know it. You free and don't know it when you get that paperwork back. Mm, mm, mm. Authentically, April says, so true. Told me I was stuck with him. Jokes on him. Say we were nowhere near marriage. Hey, and keep them stuck just like that. Because that's all they want. They don't want you. They just want the benefits of you. That's it. They don't really want us. They want them benefits. Light and love warrior. You know they dangerous. Suncat said, yeah, narc parents will never want their kids to do better than they are. They want you to they want you to be smarter or more successful financially than they are. They don't want you to be smarter or financially successful, more successful than they are. Value Val said, my mother and her family come from a long list of alcoholics. I'm so glad I had my last drink in 1990. Dang, 10/16/1993. My two drinks, but not to get drunk. There you go. That's how it is. I think if your parents drink or smoke, either you're going to drink and smoke or you're not going to do neither one of them. You either do it or you don't. Both my parents used to smoke. I can't stand smoke. I can't stand it. Elisa said, I got a call from my dream job. My mom erased the message. Mom erased the message off the answer machine. And I was an adult. So I cried until I was sick. Woo! She couldn't even apologize. Wow. Good gracious. Just cold blooded with it. Wow. That's cold. She knew you was waiting on that company to call too. Whoo, boy. Focus for Life 2024. Thanks for that super chat. Says, is there a rock bottom for narcissists? Nope. No, there is not. To answer that part of the question, no. They always can go lower and seep deeper. No, it always gets worse with them. What would their rock bottom really look like? Hold up, really look, given they are so pathetic. What would a rock bottom for a narc look like? Well, I think that rock bottom for a narc, what it looks like is they got caught without supply. They got discarded without supply. So now they're in an uncomfortable stage trying to find somebody new to fill in. to help them get through that time. But they always will go revert back to a narcissist that they know. See, guys, narcissists, they deal with other narcs too, because they know that they'll come to times, and they'll have times in their life where, somebody will cut them off and discard them and really leave them out there hanging. And they'll have somebody somewhere lined up. It's not somebody they really want to be with, but it's somebody they gotta deal with just to get their mind right again. A narcissist cannot, listen, guys, they cannot just go cold turkey and just be alone. It literally, they deteriorate. They're not like us. They literally deteriorate. If you've ever been around a narcissist when they don't have another supply, man, you'll see. You'll see. That's why, listen, guys, that's why I can talk about them the way I do, because they know who they are. They know they don't have that kind of will. They don't have that kind of power. They don't have that level of strength. They don't have that confidence to just go out here and get themselves together and go deal with somebody on some reasonable terms. They'll never be that person. Never. Rock bottom to a narcissist and it'll always look like they're doing good. I said it. It'll look like they're doing good, because they are the straight pretenders, man. I mean, but there's no really, honestly, there is no rock bottom for a narc. They will do anything. If you truly dealt with a narc, there are things that you're still ashamed of saying to people. There are things that you literally are going to take to the grave just because it's too embarrassing to share that with people. So no, there's no rock bottom for them. You're dealing with somebody who's trifling. They'll sit back and dog you, right? They'll dog you and then treat you like they never want to even ever see you again. And then 2 weeks later, they begging you to come back. You don't know what to believe. Roos and me said, demons. Narc mothers will even try to compete with their sons' wives. Woo! Come on. Talk that. You talking that talk tonight, Roots and me. And try to control your children, protect your children and your family by any means necessary. They are out here to destroy. And that is it, people. That is it. These people are not playing with us. They are not playing. They are here to destroy. And that's it. And they don't want this message out there. They don't want this message out there. They want that soft version of narcissism out there. Oh, well, if you don't do this and you kind of gray rock, that's what they want. That's what narcs want out there. That's the message they want. They don't want a message like this. They don't want a message with somebody really telling you, no, that's the devil. That ain't okay. A narcissist and the devil, that's the same thing. Okay. It's kind of like potato, tomato, tomato. Narcissist, devil. It's one and the same. You just pronounce them differently. That's it. Man. Said my ex-wife is a covert female narcissist. She has a 27-year-old son who lives with her. He is her son, husband. Her son, husband. Oh, okay. Her son, husband. Okay, I got you. Okay. So he don't work, play video games all day, smoke weed. He is her primary supply. There you go. Here you go. Yeah. He playing the role of her man right now. Hey, what's up, Allison? See, I'm praying that we all keep God first. That's right. That's right. Hallelujah. We win. There you go. Living Life 11 said, my goodness, if we could just be a fly on the wall and see who they are with and what they are actually doing, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation. It would not say it would not be, it would no doubt blow y'all minds. Listen, you don't have to be a fly on the wall. Other people have been that fly on the wall for you. And that's what I'm saying. Living life. We've talked to the people who were the new supply, who have told. I've had the new supply on the show several times, and they come back and say the same thing and be like, "Man, nah, it was worse." They would watch what the narc did to you, and then it would come back to them worse. I've had several people on here to just come back and reiterate that for us. It ain't never what you think. In our minds, we thinking that it got to be good over there, because what sane person would leave something good to go to something bad? Right? A narcissist would, because they not in it for that. They are not in it for that. Alicia said they might try to control this world, but they won't ever be able to control God's kingdom. There you go. We win. When you got out, you won. When you got away, you won. All you got to do is accept the win. Our biggest problem is we just don't accept the win. We want to keep on going and accept the win. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Accept the win. Wow, man. This was an incredible conversation. Like, we needed to have this conversation, y'all. Because there's a lot of people out here dealing with that situation. They're carrying that burden around with narcissistic parents. Man. Mm, mm, mm. Bruce and me said, I'm telling y'all, they are wicked. They love telling lies. Nothing is ever true. They are liars and manipulators. Pay attention to their actions and the things they say. They are embarrassing. You got to pay attention to it all, guys. J Dub said, I'm a witness that a narcissist is a demon. I would cast out the demon in Jesus' name, and the narc would be out cold in seconds. Man, y'all, people really be believing that, this isn't spiritual with these people. And you feel it. Why you think this thing stay on your mind the way it does? It is a spiritual situation here. That's exactly what it is, y'all. Hey, y'all, look, we're going to jump on out of here. Thank y'all for coming in tonight and doing what we do. We're going to have the ladies back in here on Friday, man. We're going to touch on this subject again. No question, because I'm seeing now more and more people that have dealt with parents that are narcissists. Man, we're going to deal with all of it, though. We're going to deal with the children, the parents, the siblings, the exes, you name it. We're going to touch on a little bit of everything Friday. Ah, man. Great conversation with you guys. It's always wonderful in energy. I'm going to bid y'all a fair night. Yes, indeed, China. I'm going to see you Friday. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, y'all, good night. I want everybody to have a good one and see y'all on Friday. All right. Appreciate the love. Peace and soul train. I'm going to see y'all Friday night, y'all. All right. Everybody.